Join me as I take on the challenge of healing my faith through nourishing food choices for the next week. As I embark on this journey, I'm reminded that faith and food are intricately connected. What we put into our bodies can either nourish our souls or drain our energy. For me, faith isn't just about spiritual practices, but also about taking care of my physical body, which is the temple of the Holy Spirit. When I prioritize healthy eating, I feel more connected to God and more grounded in my daily life. Many of us struggle to maintain healthy eating habits, and I know I do. We've all been there, stuck in a cycle of consuming convenience foods, sugary snacks, and caffeinated drinks that might give us a temporary energy boost, but ultimately leave us feeling drained and guilty. These habits can seep into our spiritual lives, making it harder to focus on prayer, meditation, or even just being present with loved ones. When we're fueled by unhealthy foods, we might feel anxious, irritable, or disconnected from our inner selves. The problem is, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life and forget to prioritize our well-being. We might turn to food as a coping mechanism for stress, emotional pain, or boredom. But what if we could break free from these patterns and find a deeper sense of nourishment? What if our food choices could actually help us heal our faith and live a more authentic, vibrant life? One of the biggest challenges I face is being mindful of my food choices. It's easy to get caught up in the convenience of processed foods or the temptation of comfort foods. But when I'm intentional about what I eat, I notice a significant difference in my energy levels, my mood, and my ability to connect with God. I feel more grounded, more centered, and more at peace. So what are some nourishing food options that can help us on this journey? For me, it's all about whole, unprocessed foods, fresh fruits, leafy greens, whole grains, and lean proteins. These foods not only nourish my body, but also connect me to the natural world and the cycles of life. When I cook with love and intention, I feel like I'm showing God that I care about the temple He's given me. For example, when I make a hearty bowl of lentil soup, I feel like I'm nourishing my body and soul. The slow-cooked broth, the aromatic spices, and the tender lentils all come together to create a sense of comfort and peace. It's a spiritual practice, really, a way of slowing down, being present, and trusting that God will provide. I've also found that mindful eating can be a powerful spiritual practice. When I eat slowly, savoring each bite, I'm reminded of the beauty of God's creation. I think about the farmers who grew the food, the workers who harvested it, and the journey it took to get to my table. It's a way of honoring the interconnectedness of all things and expressing gratitude for the abundance in my life. One of my friends shared a powerful testimony of how changing her food choices transformed her faith and life. She struggled with anxiety and depression for years, but when she started focusing on whole, nutrient-dense foods, she noticed a significant shift in her mental health. She felt more grounded, more confident, and more connected to God. Her story inspired me to take a closer look at my own food choices and how they might be impacting my faith. In reflecting on my own journey, I realized that healing my faith through nourishing food choices is a process. It's not about perfection, but about progress. It's about being intentional with the food I eat, the way I eat, and the way I care for my body. When I prioritize my physical health, I'm better able to prioritize my spiritual health. To recap, we've explored the connection between nourishing food choices and a stronger faith. We've talked about the challenges of maintaining healthy eating habits, the benefits of whole foods, and the power of mindful eating. I encourage you to reflect on your own food choices and how they might be impacting your faith. Have you noticed a connection between what you eat and how you feel spiritually? If you have any thoughts or experiences you'd like to share, please comment below. And if you're interested in exploring more about the intersection of faith and food, check out my next video where I'll be sharing some practical tips on how to get started on this journey. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to hearing from you.